same pedigree. Nah, they ain't scared of felonies. So when you see me, just had the same energy. Yeah, just had the same energy. Yeah, just had the same energy. Yo, you already know what it is, man. It's that boy Punch. Mr. See me with that same energy, Mr. Brooklyn everywhere. I got my guys with me. Let them know.
You already know it's Raeliss out since Tuesday. What's going on? It's your boy Chad. Focus, man. We here, man. Baltimore. What's up, man?
And it's this50.com nigga back. So, first off, you in New York.
Yeah, man.
A block or two away from Times Square.
Yeah, bro.
Don't watch the address too much, man. You niggas. In fact, we in New Jersey. Somewhere like that. Nah, but around Times Square, how's it feel? New York.
Yo, life, man. That shit, the air today, man. We happy to be here, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, the energy, man. We just glad to be here, man. We having a good time trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
We here with you, man. So Punch, man. It's love, man. We been watching for a minute. So.
Oh, that's amazing. I appreciate it. I mean, straight up and down, though, y'all have a very unique situation going on because you're not like straight up any one genre. Yeah. You literally have 2 or 3 genres absorbing and all successfully happening at once. I guess, in fact, before we jump into that, let's talk about the come up.
Yeah.
Baltimore. Where you from? Poor, rich, struggle, tough?
Man.
Let's talk about it.
Well, look, man, coming up for me, man, Punch, I'm from straight out. My mom was working at Sinai Hospital, raised us in the city of Baltimore. She put us on our back, bro. And by the time we were like 9, man, she got us out the, out the city area to the county. And so most of us, man, like got a single parent mom. She out there hustling and working, man. She put us on our back, put the kids through school, 3 brothers and sisters. We all in music, everybody's in sports. And so that's my come up, man. Straight from basketball, Baltimore, hoop my life out of the city, hoop my life out of the county. And then we got to the music, man.
Oh, so you was playing ball for real?
Yeah, man, so we was hooping for real, bro. And now the music came because basketball didn't work out. And we're doing the publishing, man. We're doing the R&B, we're doing the Empire, we're doing Power. And then we got Spotify, we got Dance With Me, and the kid Raeliss a beast, man. So he's from the Bronx, man. Check this guy out, he's a monster.
Yeah, I'm from the Bronx,
yeah.
man.
Wow.
You already know, Burnside and Creston.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so from the hood, bro. You already know. I've been around Brooklyn, I've been around all boroughs. I grew up out here, I was born in New Orleans.
Okay.
So I used to be signed to Fred, so I pay for
Fred.
Fred the Godson.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we all like family. Everybody in New York, when you're in the industry, everybody know each other, you know what I'm saying? So, shout out everybody, from the situation, TV them. But it's all love, man.
And are you free?
Yeah, I met the guys in Baltimore, met them out in Atlanta. And, it's been love ever since, you know what I'm saying? I've been in the industry by myself, for like 11 years now. I'm about to be 26.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy that the 1 year that I've been with Chad, it's like...
Well, I mean, y'all got a huge record. I don't want to jump into it. I want to build. You get what I'm saying?
So look, that's what I tell everybody, man. We started, man, with publishing, man. So we try to figure out the publishing Punch. And at the end of the day, man, we seen a lot of guys weren't making money from the music, weren't making money from the residuals. So for us, man, it was like getting into the publishing. So you got the TV shows, guys, you got Power, you got Empire, you got commercials. We were going to the back end, man, trying to see if we can get a way to get everybody to hear our records.
Crazy.
So we doing apps, man, with video games, we doing API, and then of course you got streaming. So right now, Punch knows, man, we got Spotify big, Apple Music, all that stuff is big. We're making our money from the streaming because we're getting fans, we're getting the internet to rock, and then we reinvest into our radio, we reinvest into our internet campaigns.
This is crazy shit.
So it's a whole type of
system. And let me tell you why it's crazy.
Yeah.
Because it's just y'all in here.
Yeah. Most
Atlantic didn't welcome in, Def Jam didn't welcome in. It's not like, hey, here's the program, this is what we read it. This is I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've ever heard an independent artist talk so in depth
about the whole setup process
of understanding the business.
Nobody
just how fast you do.
Yeah,
nobody helps you.
Nobody helps you, Punch. So once you realize that nobody helps you, man. Like I said, me and you like a bigger guy. So they'll see us, man. We more like the security, we like the athletes, right? So when you see me, you're not gonna see me come to a boardroom being able to explain what's going on.
Yeah.
Hard part is, man, they don't know, man. We here in New York with you, we just walk like 30 blocks.
Crazy.
So they're like, yo, the dude gonna be hot, he's sweating. Is he hot? It's like, nah, man, we really hustled for this whole setup, man.
Crazy.
So we came from New York, we literally left from Baltimore this morning at 5 a.m. And the hustle of being out here, passing out CDs, doing all the street work, we did that before we came to see you. So you kind of seen the whole
This is really crazy.
We're just real guys. We literally got the train, walk from Baltimore, come here for the interview you here right now.
So let's type. You skimming over this Empire. You skimming over these placements. Where has your music placed?
All right. So right now, guys, we got Shazam. All right. So what I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna explain how we do it, and I want to let everybody know. I'm looking at the streaming numbers that the big labels are doing. Okay. So you got Nicki Minaj is coming out. You got a Cardi B. We're trying to target their fans. So right now, guys, you got social media. You can take leverage into your systems, man. So you got Nicki Minaj is rocking. You got Mario. You got Trey Songz. We're trying to leverage off their fan base. So at the time, man, we out here putting out music. We learn how to use social media advertising. We're doing the same thing that a Lights Global does for a Lil Pump. The same thing that these guys are doing for a Trippie Redd. We're doing it in-house.
Correct.
And the way we monetizing is that, you know, we're not telling people that we're the artists. We're building independent platforms, and you guys got to come and work with us. So we out here, man, just legitimizing all aspects of the game, man, from the marketing, from the promo, even from the ladies, man. Every girl that's been in our video, we done contract them out to other bigger artists. Right, man? So we our own Taz Angels, man. And it's hard because look, Punch, when nobody helps you, you become every part. So it's like the Kanye West program.
This shit is so crazy.
Yeah, man.
Like, artists, if you are still here, this is where you press pause, call your friend, get him in here. Whoa.
Yeah, man. So, and then the next part goes like this, man. You got Ray J, right? You got guys that have left like that electronics, they left music. 8 years ago, I signed a patent. Me, Mark Cuban, a bunch of guys, man, we started doing hoverboards. And so like how a young black dude is out here, man. I was going to events, man. I tell these guys, go to events, go to Revolt Conference, man. Go to Comic-Con, go to PubCon.
Yeah.
And then me and Ray J transition, man. We've been out here doing electronics. He got a scooter bikes, I got a swag cycles. We've done over 100 swag cycles out here in the Baltimore area, man. It's $50,000 of money you can put back into your community, you can put back into your investment. And right now, we're the #1 sellers, man. So we make ourselves endorsees, we reinvest, and we come here as our own brands, as our own artists. And that's the back, man. Check us out, Focus Wear. Anything that you guys need, clothes, merchandise, hats, we do it all.
Yeah, I see everything.
Yeah, man. So we working.
I seen everything. First off, blown away.
Yeah, man.
I watched everything. I did not know all of this shit. Literally, telling me like this is really some special shit.
Yeah, appreciate you.
And it's the depth in which it's covered is amazing. So then, let's talk now. This rap records,
Yeah.
and then you have a dance record.
Yeah.
What
You want me to explain
what
it?
caused you to do such two different?
All right.
You know what I mean? Like,
So look, guys, right now, year one, man, we came up with Get to the Money, man. So we got the album, the mixtape. I want to have my own project. We know a lot of artists don't call their actual albums mixtapes because they don't own them. They got to worry about numbers, statistics. For me, it was a project to put out to learn and fail while everybody wasn't watching.
understood.
Get to the Money's done 10 million streams by itself. That's how I'm able to reinvest with my guys, right? So now that I'm in the industry, nobody has mastered streaming. Young dude by himself, he got that in a stranglehold. Everybody else is trying to figure out how to get a hold of each other using the old methods, right?
Correct.
Sony buys Spotify. I own stocks in Spotify and Sony. We from the hood. So now we're not speaking the same language. So it's about leverage now, right? Now I'm going to the meetings as a shareholder. We going to the meetings as an artist. We going into the meetings dating the girls at the radio stations. So it's like, it's different for us because we want to stranglehold the entire setup, right? If somebody's disrespecting Punch, how does Punch get the leverage? We'll make him a shareholder. He got a salary, but he got any stocks, right? So a lot of different companies that set up corporately don't set up our hip hop artists the same way. We got to come and bully our way.
Correct.
So that's what you see with a Dame Dash, man. That's what you see with a Kanye or Jay. Imagine if these guys were still together, right? So that's $3 billion apart. That's how powerful black men get. So we bring those guys back together. That's what I want to do in the industry. I'm selling Rick Ross. I sell Puff Daddy. I sell Ray J. If all those dudes do the same thing, that's more money for everybody.
Correct.
So we try and bring the game together. If they don't realize what's happening, I'm going to eventually be the guy that they see in this interview, right, Punch? And you going to be the guy that broke the guy that they all come to as a resource, a consultant, him and his guys, him and his team. So I'm trying to build that right now, bro. While nobody's watching, we building the Monster All-Star team.
This is dope shit. Like,
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, bro.
For clarity, what causes you again
To go from rap to the
you
music.
gave us a fantastic.
So look, we're Punch, we're in the clubs, we hear what you hear. All
Yeah.
right. So you're gonna hear the same repetitive beat, we're gonna hear the same type of music.
Yeah.
I don't wanna go ahead and single any area out. Everybody sounds like everybody.
Correct.
So when you in the club, man, you got trap and you got the bumping, there was no transition. So it was an easy lane for us because we in there with the ladies all day long and they wanted to rock to something different.
Yeah.
All right. So you got that boot up, you got a Chris Brown, and you out of there. So now, guys, you think about competition, you got to come up with something smooth, something different, and that was our lane, bro. Came back home to Baltimore, we got with a kid, Jay Oliver. Really, really big producer, but you never heard of him.
Yeah.
To not hear of him and him been on French Montana, him to do Kevin Hart, Trey Songz, French Montana,
He did the
Meek
Kevin
Mill.
and Trey?
He done records. He did the Grammy record that they just had promoted, nominated. That was him producing it. So we take a guy who's as big as a Grammy nominated artist, producer. You never heard of him.
Correct.
He's gonna give you the best beat of his life. So that's what Dance With Me is, bro.
Yeah.
We went and flew everybody out to Cali. They wanted to hear different music. The industry's going to a different place. Dance With Me was, and it was necessary.
It feels good.
When you look at Drake, Drake's the only artist in hip hop that gets placed on there, and dance, and all those different genres. For me and him, we compete against Selena Gomez, we compete against Shaggy, we compete against other artists.
Correct.
So it's a different transition for hip hop. Like these two tough young guys, you're from Baltimore, New York, are coming out here and spreading love. We in all the clubs that everybody is. We in the stallers, we out here with the DJ Swabs or Freedoms, but it was about something different, bro. So we got all the singles rocking. When you in the clubs, you in the house, and then get on Billboard, you gotta hit that joint, the EDM. You gotta hit that joint, the Mike Rizzo. You gotta bring it to Punch. So we was looking at the collective, bro. Let's make a great song. Let's make 20 different remixes. Let's send it out everywhere. Let's watch everybody be confused.
Confused. This is a very intricate.
Just imagine me sitting there for 11 years. And
I mean,
this 1 year.
it's like it's really some
plan is
mastermind,
Billboard, right? So you're looking at Tekashi. Tekashi got the stranglehold on the Billboard. Not a lot of people got it figured out. It could be Treyway, it could be his team, it could be any brand he's rocking with. He got some really powerful guys that's behind him.
Correct.
We don't have those associations. So now we got to build something based on competition.
Yeah.
So right now, guys, you got Drake, you got Meek Mill, you got Nicki Minaj, and you got the kids from Baltimore that got that tough, lovely Dove dance song. And that's all it was, man. We're just trying to find our little lane. And when you hear the rap music, because we had to get everybody's attention, it comes from becoming Billboard. It comes from here. So now we got the validation. You're going to hear the big
well, let's be very bold with the validation. Where did the record peak at on Billboard?
Records right now, man, 35 on Billboard.
Correct.
All right. 34?
Yeah.
Love, man, is climbing. We hit the Shazam charts, man. It broke really well. So I mean that people are, checking it out, trying to figure out what's going on.
Of course. Shazam is only happening when they're interested.
Exactly. And
so they care enough to hear it, love it, and go, oh shit, I need it.
Exactly. So that whole process, man, is something big. Like I even tell my guys, when you take these screenshots, they now become your resume.
100%.
All right. So now Punch, we got this resume, and other people are now hitting us up, trying to figure out how they can do the same thing. And that's what I was telling these guys. Y'all might see me as the build or the funding or the brand, but I'm out here trying to monetize what we do so other people can come follow up afterwards. That's a record label.
Well, to be real, the thing is like this, and I literally got off the phone about literally like 40 minutes ago and I said this exact thing. There's a lot of people that are a part of hip hop, and there's a very small amount of people that are in the music business.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Hip hop have 1 million niggas.
Okay. Say it again.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
They've been meeting me and they've been not liking to hear the truth.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hip hop as a culture, let's talk to creatives, let's talk to management, let's talk all of them. If we were to put a number on that, it would be astronomical. Yeah. Let's play nice and say there's 50,000 participants in the creation of hip hop.
That's too nice.
You get what I'm saying? That's probably rap. Nice. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But there's probably only 1,000, maybe 2,000 people that are in the music business.
Period.
And then out of that, a much smaller percentage of who's successfully in the music business. Because there's a lot of people with all the paperwork and all of the iTunes and everything on there, and it just doesn't work.
Doesn't translate.
So the fact that you're able to do this, the fact that you're able to chart, the fact that you're able to digest a route and a journey that you want to take, and then apply it, and then it successfully happen is unbelievable, and it can't be said different. I deal with rappers every day, niggas that got 2, 3, 4 million views. Side note, let's just give clarity.
Facts.
You have on your channel alone, how many millions of views do you have on the channel?
30 million, and that's.
I just need y'all to understand. Because I'm seeing these numbers and I'm sitting there like, wait a fucking second.
And they act like they're not happening, Punch. So what happens is, as they act like it doesn't happen, I'll let you know. When you're independent, you use something like a TuneCore, Songcast, or Orchard.
Correct.
I'm not only a TuneCore artist, I'm an affiliate. So I mean that half them guys that's using TuneCore to use it because I allow them to use it, right? So we got to create that relationship. When me and you figure something out, we create what's called a finder's fee agreement. So when TuneCore works for us, no matter if you come through me or not, forever that relationship is created. So we go create what's called affiliate programs with these people, bro. If TuneCore works for us, I want 10% to 50% of every distribution deal that Punch does and comes after me.
Correct.
I'll even give him a checklist to make sure that he wins.
Correct.
So it's been about that, bro. Like with YouTube, I never knew how much it was important to actually get those views, but now those trickle into royalties. You got Tidal, you got Apple Music, you got Spotify.
Correct.
Get a million hits on each one of those platforms. And Pandora, we ain't on Pandora. We can't get on Pandora because we're not a major. So what we do is we take Tidal. Feel me? So some parts of the games, guys gonna realize that you just don't have those relationships.
Understood.
Right? So what we do is we take Spotify, use that as a screenshot, because we out here doing numbers and all the artists with the labels and the friends, right?
Yeah.
Use Apple Music and iTunes, that money is daily. Alright? And then you can use Tidal. Tidal come every 4 months. They not reporting it, so that's how we do Billboard. I make sure I do the Tidal campaign, so every 4 months we Billboard. So it's like how you put those things together, bro. Streams, statistics, all this stuff is now a combination, right? So nobody was talking about how YouTube, Spotify, and Tidal would be 85% and the radio would be 15%.
Correct.
Internet radio would be 30%. So right now I'm in an industry where everybody not watching what's happening.
Nobody cares.
And nobody matters, right? So we trying to figure out how to hold our position right now and put out the great music.
Correct.
All the songs is done, Punch. So when you talk about the business, we recorded 200 songs, put them in the cooler, did the BMI, did the paperwork. So everything everybody wants to hear, bro, was music that we did 2 years ago. The music he recorded last night is better than any music anybody else wants to create. Like, we so far ahead of the game. So it's like we trying to figure out how to hold our position.
Correct.
Before the industry folds on itself.
Correct.
Right? And
it's a very different, and you know what you're seeing, and I tell people this, the most difficult thing in this culture is to hold your temperature before you get drafted to the league.
It's the temperament.
It's because it's like, you do what you do, you kill. You get a record, it pops. You get streams, it pops. Everyone's talking. Now, if you don't figure out how to, for lack of a better word, get drafted to hit the league at that point, to then go against the Bronze and the Russies and everybody, it's like you'll almost fizzle out and crash back down.
Well, the establishment is tough, man. A lot of us, like I said, we transitioned from the streets. My transition from the streets happened so long ago, right? So if I'm 17, I'm 30 now. That means at 21, I already knew I was going to be.
Amazing.
All right? So a lot of guys, man, they 30, 40, 50. I got uncles that still don't know what they're going to do, still in the same block, right? If you start to get a little bit of money, all you want to know is what was familiar.
Understand.
Right? So you want to take $100,000, go right back to the block.
Understood.
Hard part is that I became Ray J when Ray J stopped doing music, which means that we want to go invest that in hoverboards, swag bikes, bicycles, Bluetooths. Have a business, guy. Have a foundation. Start transitioning before it even makes sense. Because you can put $5 and $10 in. So right now, I want to let people know we use our streaming to fund our whole campaign. If they want to pay us from that quarterly raise, I used to, I have a job. I was out here funding it. Now we use Spotify to fund the whole entire movement. We use the streaming because we got to make it real.
Correct.
Right? So if he's doing 3 million streams and he's going to make $6,000 that month, I'm going to let him spend 3. If he's making $30,000, I'm going to let him spend 20. But now he's his own entity, his own artist. So we want to give our artists their freedom. They educate and learn it right with me. So any one of these guys are going to come and
you're giving out so much intel right now.
Yeah, man. So it's love, man. Y'all going to find me, man. Every interview we do this because we know what happens. They know they got to come and consult with us. So whatever you invest into yourself, bro, it's going to come back tenfold.
I get you.
Yeah.
As you should.
Yeah, man.
I have not been so impressed from a brand new artist. You might be the most impressive artist I've ever met. As in just the intellect and the amount of information that you have and how accurate it is.
The good part is, bro, when y'all realize, like, you combine that with him, he might be the greatest artist of all time, right? So what I mean by that, he producing, he did audio engineering, he's ghostwritten for everybody, but we from the hood, so we won't speak on that. So you guys will be welcome, right? When we figured out that system, we doing reference tracks in the correct way of everybody else. So when you look at like the Drakes and the Kanye Wests and what these guys have done,
correct.
That's what you want to build, man. So we trying to build the same system that a Diddy has. Diddy got to go run the business, make $1 million. He can't be writing records and sitting in the office with all these people.
Correct.
So I'm going to show these guys how to build a team around you. That's more important than just being alone and by yourself.
100%.
And so that's what I want them to have, man. We talking about unity, we talking about family values, we talking about qualities that most time black men don't talk about in these interviews.
Correct.
Me and your ice real, so we got to talk about ice all day long. We got to bring out the diamond testers.
Yeah.
Right? So now we can have a real conversation like, yo, if all of us figure it out, then the brothers behind us can figure it out. And that's what it's more about, Punch. I'm from a place that everybody killing everybody. We would have seen where we came from. Everything's boarded up, so it ain't like New York.
Yeah.
And when you literally coming out of a system like that, you realize you can make it there, you can make it anywhere.
Correct.
And so New York right now, you see billboards, you see the subway. We don't even got that. So for these kids to see, oh, this dude cut off, he can get from here to New York, then from New York to the Billboard. We on billboards, we on Lamar, we got the Dave and Buster's. Stuff that people not watching. I see A$AP Rocky, I see Raeliss. Whatever A$AP Rocky putting into the game, me and him got to come and do the same thing.
Correct.
I'm telling you, when they cut that check, it's a wrap. Because we already figured out all the peaks, all the balances. We already optimized Lamar, we already optimized Songcast, we already optimized Clear Channel. So give me $1 million so I can tell you the correct place to put your band at. Right? So we've been working, bro, and while nobody helped us, we figured it out. The next part is to help out the homies that helped us out. So of course, Punch can be like, yo, I'm going to have a Punch show one day. We need to build in the setup. We got to all work that out. He want to have his own label. I'm not going to stand in the way of that because that shit going to help me.
Correct.
Right? So we trying to figure out the things that everybody was wanting and asking for in the industry, how do we correct that shit?
Yeah.
All the petty stuff that these industry dudes go through, I don't go through it, right? They think they strong apart. I know they all strong together because I got the receipts. If they was all strong apart, they'd be me.
Yeah.
Game was easy. So everybody that you're dealing with wanted to be an artist. Their heart wasn't right to be an artist. I'm so humble and so prideless that I can work with this guy and he can scream at me all day long in the studio, and I can come here and compose myself with you and get the business.
Yeah.
Right? So he's my boss when he needs to be my boss. These guys and my whole team, they can tell me what to do. So I just want to tell artists, be receptive to what you got going on. You build that team, allow that team to help you rock out. But it's gonna be big, Punch, man. The
I'm
documentary gonna be crazy, bro.
I'm excited. I seen a piece of the documentary last night as well. You know what I mean? Because you did. That was a 420 show, right?
Yeah. So we did 420 Vancouver. I'm from Baltimore. They had Broccoli City, but you know, of course, they had the Migos, Cardi B, and all those guys. We're trying to raise up our resume, bro.
I get you.
So that's what's
I
going on.
get you. I see what's going on. I watched it. I clicked on everything because you know what I mean. I just started really watching. I'm like, you're putting out so much content so fast that I'm like, I gotta make sure that I'm on point with everything.
The hardest part is that we're not. We got 400. Like
you're still holding back.
Yo, bro.
I get you. I get you.
And so we try to figure out one, bro, how to do what you're saying, because people like there's so much content. Other people saying it's not enough content, and so how do you find out that balance? So now we're dealing with that, Punch. What's the perfect balance?
Yeah, I get you. I'm not. Listen, this is amazing shit. I'm gonna put every single tag on it so that they can literally see, because no matter what words are, a lot of viewers, a lot of listeners, a lot of artists, they want to see it. So when we go on and we tag even just your socials to it and let people see the YouTubes and just see it for themselves and really understand that this is actually happening.
Yeah, man.
And this is not
it's real life.
You know, he doesn't have color dreads, you know what I mean, or face tattoos, or you know, he didn't run into a car in the street to get his views up. You get what I'm saying? You just literally did it like the way that
the real shit is, bro, we home at Baltimore, we need events. We doing the celebrity basketball events. And I'm going to tell you this, man. Shout out to Baltimore, the culture coming up, the industry's coming up.
Yeah.
We do the events to bring the guys together from the east side, west side, north side, south side.
Understood.
So for me, bro, it was about branding, putting your face on something, standing by it. So that's all we want to do, bro. We trying to figure out the next wave of length, man. And we here, like I said, bro, we reaching out. Appreciate you giving us a platform. For me, I'm telling you, I'm a biggest fan. Like I said, this is 50.
Yeah.
Y'all guys got to read, man. So when I read the 48 Laws of Power, I was in college. I'm 17. The fifth put out the 50th law.
Correct.
I realized I was the only one out of all my guys that had read it. So I'm 50 laws always ahead of the homies, my principles, my steps. Robert Greene, a dope dude, you put 50 Cent right there, then you give a kid like me following up, they done already gave me the playing field. So go guys, study, man, read, man, know the art of war, know the 48 laws of power, know what's going on so you can plan your attack. And that's all it is, Punch, man. We did the work, man. So
nah, you did a lot of work. You something dope, man. My identity to the culture, especially to New York, especially to the internet, has been somebody who gets things before it happens.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I've done the first major looks for a handful of everybody. We go over it all the time. The 6ix9ine, designers, Cast, the Fresh, tons and more. You get what I'm saying? Because I can identify when something's about to happen. Mm-hmm. You have so much things at your fingertips that I couldn't even absorb it all. This is something special that I just want to get out to the viewers that have gotten to this point. This is something I'm not gassing. If you know me, you know my body, I don't juice it. This is something special. How much intellect you have, the vision and everything. This is something that I'm going to go back and just watch and listen because of the speed that we're going through shit. It's just like, it's amazing, man. I'm impressed. If you had to leave the people with anything, what would you want to leave them with as a last message? Is it a verse? Is it a song? Is it to go look at something? Is it a quote? What do you want to lead the people with?
What you got, Rob, man? You know, let them know. Journey from Bronx, we here in New York, man. A whole year. Actually, less than a year. They said it couldn't be done. How you feel?
Man, listen. I'm gonna sing something for y'all, man.
Okay.
Yeah, facts. My name Raeliss. I can go follow me at Up Since Tuesday. Follow up, you already know. Say, God has been good to me. He has been good to me more than this world could ever be. He's been good to me. Drive my sins away, and He drive. We'll leave it right there.
I'm impressed.
Yo, listen.
And that's the little sick homie too.
I just want to say, like I said, man, Punch, shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you. Like I said, for you giving us a platform. Guys don't realize how important it is for us to have that, right? So you here, platform. We gotta go do our part. We won't be responsible.
Yeah.
Check out Dance With Me, man. We here with the guy. Like he said, he's breaking it, man. Giving us an opportunity to showcase what we do.
I did it.
Y'all ain't going to see You know, R&B guys, it's tough coming out here and showing y'all love, man, just being themselves, man. And we want everybody to know, be yourself, man, make it happen. Dance With Me is a monster. The album is a monster. We're talking about business, so you can come and talk about your monster music. When you realize you can only do that without the label, when you figure out the business, that's what they'll get, man. So,
well, you just get really popular with no paper, man.
Hey, hey, and that's a hard life.
Listen, that's not as fun as it looks. So you already know what it is, man. This 50.com nigga back.